Hey guys, so I purchased this organizer from my workplace. I work here. I am not sponsored by them in any way, or affiliated with them. I'm just buying stuff from work because I thought this would be good for my figures. I have some small figures here and there, and I'm still figuring out what I want to do with them. So literally, they've just been like on the side on acrylic stands and underneath them as well, and it's still not organized, so I thought this would be nice. This is usually for makeup, as you can see, like it's displayed on here. It's for makeup, but it was $20 before tax, Canadian. So it was kind of a decent price for the sizing, I have to say. And normally acrylic stands, I don't know, they're a little bit pricey depending on where you're going to buy them. But yeah. Anyways, this is what the side looks like. It's supposed to look like this, and you can adjust like the individual like inside parts. So I'm gonna see how it looks. Honestly, don't know what to expect. I did open it though, in terms of like looking at the size itself, but in terms of like how to assemble it, I don't know how to yet, just because I just bought it today. But I did see there were instructions, so yeah. So it comes packaged like that in the seal, which is nice so far. There's not any padding or cushioning for it when it's in the box though. It's literally just sealed like this. So I don't know how I feel about that in terms of like if you're like transporting it or bringing it to like your home after you purchase it. It might be easy to break just because it's like plastic, but again, this I bought for like display purposes, so let's see how good it actually is for that. I know it's supposed to be like a makeup organizer and for like stuff, so yeah. So here's the assembly stuff, so the divider, and then there's the instructions. You can pause if you've like purchased one, or you can pause to see how it works. But yeah, basically that's it. And then this one is in French if you need. In yeah, so there's this part, and then there's these. Oh, there is tape on it. Don't know why there's tape to connect these two. That wasn't really that secure, but I guess it's just to secure them in place when they're in the packaging. And then it has all these little cool divots that you can put to divide, and you can change how you want to divide them, like which areas. So let's start with the assembly process. So I think the first one is this one. It already has the bottom part inside, so I don't know why the instructions say put it inside like that, but yeah. And you take one piece like this. This hole over here has to be upwards, and then you just put it like so into the different holes here. Sorry, my angle for my camera is really bad, so I do apologize. And then you have to put the other one the opposite way, so it goes like this. I do apologize for the late video though, because I haven't been making a video this entire week. To be fairly honest, I kind of want to be honest with you guys. the shifts that I'm working, because currently I'm in a process of transitioning to a different job. So me doing like YouTube videos during this time is kind of a bit difficult, but I'm trying my best. It's just the shifts that my boss has been giving me recently hasn't been like the best. So yeah, but I'm like 2-3 days away from transitioning, so it's a good thing. And then okay, this part says it needs to be upside down for this part. Okay, I'm gonna get a better angle for this. So I'm back with a better angle for this. Basically, it has to be upside down for me to do this part. It comes with a baggie of these elastics, like these thick elastics. And I think I need to put them on here. Yeah, so I think this secures it so that way it doesn't go through the hole anymore. So I'm just going to do that for all 4 of these. This is my first time assembling something like this, and this is actually fairly large for a acrylic stand that I've seen sold at Miniso. But to be honest, the Canadian Miniso doesn't really have that much items in stock. So maybe if you live in like China or India, I heard they have like more products there. So perhaps this is something that you can find in a Miniso close to you if you live like in an Asian country. Yeah, currently from what I've seen, Miniso Canada products aren't like, we don't have full access to all these new things. So yeah, so that's basically it for the rubber bands, like the elastics. And then I'm assuming, depending on how you want to put the plates, like how tall or how short you want them, like depending on that, you can just put the elastics on as well for it. So another flip. I'm just gonna scroll the camera down this time with my tripod. Okay, so it's pretty good. It seems sturdy. We'll see how it holds up. It is plastic though, so my only concern with clear plastic is that apparently over time it does discolor, especially in sunlight. So if you're someone who's buying this for like certain things, just keep in mind that don't put it so close to the sun. I still don't know where I'm gonna put it though, because I have so many things everywhere and I don't have a lot of table space, to be honest. So I bought this without planning, but yeah. And I think you just put it like this in the divots that you want, and then again, same process, putting these wherever you want. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be back and I'm just gonna do like kind of a silent, like I'm gonna just mute myself and then see how I'm gonna do this. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back with the whole thing completed. Um, to be honest, it was fairly easy to assemble. The top parts were kind of difficult because they're really close to the edge over here, so when you're putting the elastic, it's kind of hard. Also, this part seems like it's wider than the other pieces, so when you're putting it on, you do have to stretch the elastics a bit more. The top does have a lot of compartments though, so you can put stuff in it. um, yeah. Also, for these small parts that section off certain things, I have to say it's more so only one side of it needs to be elastic. I was trying to do this side first, like the right sides, and turns out they're just hooks. As for like the left sides are actually like the full on like two parts have like the space gaps where you can put the elastic on it. So yeah, overall it's really nice. The size is actually bigger than I expected. Yeah, so let's see what I do with displaying. Okay, so I'm back with my display. It took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do, to be honest, because I have so many of these guys, to be fair. But yeah, I might change up how they're arranged because I do want my Kaya and D-Luke to be in the front, of course. But yeah, so the top, I put my small Demon Slayer figures and they're super cute. So I thought it would be nice. And I also have these small blind box ones that were from MiHoYo. They had like tiny ones. So yeah, and then if you go all the way down, you'll see I kind of had to adjust, if you noticed, where the placements were, like these divots, just because turns out the higher I go, it can't really fit these certain figures. So I ended up doing like moving everything like lower so that way it could fit. This one for the statue of the seven though is like the Venti statue, Barbados. It's a bit high still, so yeah, I might adjust these as well. But overall, here's the like top portion, and then I have Klee here, and then the bottom portion has these guys. Super cute. It's really easy to like display stuff and also to build and like reattach things like in a different way. So if you ever want to purchase this, I would say it's a good buy in terms of that. It is made for makeup though, so this is kind of like something that's a bit different from what I have in my room, but I think it's cute, and overall like you can use it to display figures too. If you have bigger figures though, because I have like these guys, the only way you can fit them in is if you make this like super high, or not even put in the dividers at all. So that's kind of something that you can also do. But I don't think I'll be displaying like my bigger figures in there just because I already have like an acrylic stand where they stand on. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye!